Good morning. Amy and I are not able to attend the pancake breakfast this morning as we are in the New Orleans area visiting family. I did want to take this opportunity to make a few announcements, however. At this past month's Board of Directors meeting, the board all agreed it is time to address an issue that we have been talking about for quite some time. As many of you are aware, the attendance at our Friday night chapter meetings has been, it's been somewhat lacking. EAA has conducted surveys on the best time to hold meetings, and we've been proving their survey results correct. As you can see in this pie chart, Fridays are pretty much the worst possible time to hold a meeting. That said, the board has approved 3 changes to our bylaws which will be put to a vote by you, the chapter membership, at the next chapter meeting on October 12th. To ensure everyone has a chance to think through what this vote means, I want to go over each of these changes and give some explanations behind them. The membership meeting. The new wording, if approved, will read as follows. Meetings of the members may be held at such time and place as the President may determine, or as may be called by a majority of the Board of Directors. Notice of meetings of the members, stating the time, place, and in general terms the purpose of the meeting, shall be given to members no later than 24 hours before the meeting. This new wording was taken from the bylaw template produced by EAA. The new wording allows for us as a chapter to adapt going forward without the constant need to update the bylaws. I've definitely heard the feedback that the meeting days should be consistent and should be held at least monthly, and I plan on doing just that. When we do finally find and elect a new president, he or she can evaluate what makes sense at that time. So what does this mean to when our meetings will be held? That I'd like to hear from you. Until then, assuming the bylaw change passes, my plan is to hold our monthly meeting immediately following the pancake breakfast, but before our guest speaker each month. Thus, from 8 until 10, we'll eat and socialize. From 10 till 10:30, we'll hold the monthly meeting, and at 10:30, we'll start our guest speaker's presentation. The typical meeting agenda will be reports from each of the chapter's committees along with any announcements or voting. An agenda will be published prior to the meeting each month so that you'll know what to expect. I'm open to alternate solutions, but I need you to let those solutions be known to me or any of our board members. The Board of Directors meeting. The next change is a direct result of changing the wording for the membership meeting. Thus, when it comes time to vote, both this change and the previous one will be a single votable item. The new wording, if approved, will read as follows. Regular meetings of the Board of Directors shall be called at any time and place to be determined by the President. Proxy voting shall not be permitted at regular meetings of the Board. The reason for this change should be fairly obvious. If the membership meeting date is undefined, then the Board of Directors cannot be defined based on the timing of the membership meeting. I or any board member would love to hear any feedback you may have. The Board of Trustees change. The third and final change is the result of a certain Board of Trustees member who desires to serve longer than their one term on that committee. Our bylaws actually prohibit him from serving multiple consecutive terms. Interestingly, the bylaws only place this restriction on members of the Board of Trustees. Since there is no other mention of restrictions to any other elected position, the Board of Directors feels this restriction is not needed here. Hopefully we'll have a large turnout at the monthly meeting on October 12th, so everyone has a chance to weigh in on these changes. I look forward to seeing you there. Some copies of the bylaws with the changes I've mentioned highlighted can be found near the stage. Several people have asked if Live ATC has a feed for the 2 radio frequencies here at LZU. Since neither the ground nor tower frequency are currently streamed to Live ATC, I've been in contact with them and had the instructions to get it set up. We have most, if not all, the hardware, but we still need to put it all together. Dwayne Huff currently has the instructions along with the parts. If you'd like to help out with this project, please see Dwayne or send me a note at vp@eaa690.net. Over the past month or two, Randy has been working hard on improving our chapter website. Many of you have given us feedback that the website needed fixing, and hopefully we're addressing those issues. I'm hoping that our website becomes a go-to place for anyone looking to know what is going on in the chapter. There you'll find links to pretty much everything that we do, from Young Eagle rallies to pancake breakfast speakers to special announcements and more. So please take a few minutes to go check it out at eaa690.org, and be sure to give Randy the thanks he deserves for putting all the effort that he has into it. The Youth Build program is continuing to be a tremendous success, and we've now added RC modeling to the list of activities the kids are participating in. So when you get a moment, go check it out. Next Saturday, October 13th, we'll be hosting our second Flying Start event here at the chapter hangar. We've had numerous people sign up, and I'm looking for pilots who'd be willing to help in flying some Eagle flights. If you're able to help, please let John Morgan, our Eagle Flight Coordinator, know. Young Eagles are now starting to make more use of the newly created YoungEaglesDay.com website. And if you're a Young Eagles pilot, please go to YoungEaglesDay.com and register. This will make our Young Eagle rallies go smoother for both the kids and those of us who are volunteering for the event. Finally, I want to thank the kitchen crew for all the work they've been putting into making these pancake breakfasts the wonderful events that they are. And thank you for coming out this morning, and I hope you enjoy Richard Lane's presentation as he shares his experiences at NASA.